Right now, somewhere in your garage, an air rifle is quietly failing you. You just do not know it yet. I'm going to show you 5 air rifles that are so far ahead of what most people are shooting, it is almost unfair to compare them. The performance gap is so massive that shooters have sold their current rifle the same day they watch this. If you are ready to see what you have been missing, let's go. Rifle 1. Benjamin Marauder PCP. Let's kick things off with a rifle that has built one of the most loyal followings in the air gun world. Once you shoot one, you'll understand exactly why. The Marauder is a PCP, that is, a pre-charged pneumatic air rifle, which means it runs on compressed air stored in an onboard tank. No carbon dioxide cartridges, and no pumping between shots. You fill it up, and you're ready to go for a long, consistent session. What makes the Marauder special is its adjustability. The trigger, the velocity, the hammer spring tension. You can tune almost everything to match your exact shooting style. Out of the box, it already shoots beautifully. But if you're someone who likes to tinker, this rifle is a dream. In .22 caliber, the Marauder pushes pellets at around 1,000 feet per second, delivering serious energy downrange. It is whisper quiet thanks to its integrated shroud and baffles, making it one of the most neighbor-friendly, powerful rifles on the market. The 10-round rotary magazine keeps things fast and smooth. No fumbling with single pellets, just load, cock, and fire. Whether you're hunting squirrels or punching paper at 50 yards, the Marauder delivers the consistency that will make your old Springer feel like a toy. If you want a PCP rifle that gives you precision, power, and customization without breaking the bank, the Benjamin Marauder is your starting point. Next up is something a little different. The Hatsan BullBoss QE. The moment you pick it up, you know it means business. The BullBoss is a bullpup-style pre-charged pneumatic air rifle. That means the action and magazine are seated behind the trigger, giving you a much more compact overall package without sacrificing barrel length. You get all the accuracy of a full-size rifle in a gun that handles like a carbine. Hatsan built this rifle for people who want raw power and modern ergonomics. In .25 caliber, this thing generates over 50 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That is not plinking territory. That is hunting energy. We are talking foxes, raccoons, and large rabbits. Serious pest control at serious range. The quiet energy barrel system, which is what QE stands for, acts as an integrated suppressor and dramatically reduces the report. It is not silent, but it is impressively quiet for the kind of power it is pushing. The magazine holds 10 rounds in .25 caliber. The trigger is 2-stage and adjustable. The synthetic stock makes the rifle weather resistant and practically indestructible. It also has a built-in pressure gauge, so you always know how much air you have left. If your current rifle feels underpowered and outdated, the Hatsan BullBoss is the kind of upgrade that makes you question every shooting session you had before it. Rifle 3. Air Arms TX200 Mark III. Now we're getting into the world of premium Springers, and there is no better place to start than the Air Arms TX200 Mark III. This rifle is widely considered the finest spring piston air rifle ever made. That's not hype. That's the consensus of serious shooters worldwide. What makes it so good? It starts with the underlever cocking mechanism. Unlike traditional break barrel rifles, the TX200 has a fixed barrel. The barrel never moves. That means every single shot leaves from exactly the same position, which is absolutely critical for consistent accuracy. When the barrel stays fixed, your scope holds 0. Your groups tighten. Your confidence grows. The power plant is a tuned spring and piston system that produces a smooth, refined shot cycle. There is no harsh recoil spike, no jarring vibration. It just fires, clean and controlled. Experienced shooters call this the shot cycle of a PCP in a Springer body. The trigger is legendary. It breaks crisp and clean with almost no creep, and it can be adjusted to feel exactly the way you want it. The Beechwood stock is beautifully finished, contoured for a natural hold, and built to last decades. This is not a gun you buy and replace. This is a gun you hand down. At around 30 yards, the TX200 will shoot groups that embarrass rifles twice its price. If you are still shooting a basic break barrel, this rifle will ruin you for everything else. Rifle 4, FX Impact Mark II. Alright, if the TX200 is the pinnacle of traditional craftsmanship, the FX Impact Mark II is the future. And nothing on this list represents a bigger jump from your current rifle than this one. The FX Impact is Swedish engineered, fully modular, pre-charged pneumatic air rifle that lets you change calibers, barrel lengths, and power settings without any gunsmithing. Want .177 for target shooting in the morning? Swap the liner. Want .30 caliber for hunting in the afternoon? Swap it again. This is one gun that can do everything. The power is staggering. In .30 caliber, the impact can push past 75 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That puts it in a category of its own among air rifles, capable of taking medium-sized game cleanly and ethically at distances that would make most shooters double-check their math. The adjustability is borderline obsessive. Valve pressure, transfer port size, hammer spring tension. You can fine-tune the ballistics from your couch using FX's companion app via Bluetooth. This is precision engineering taken to its logical extreme. The side lever action is smooth, the magazine system is reliable, and the accuracy at 100 yards is simply astonishing. Groups that most rifles cannot manage at 50 yards, the impact handles at double the distance. Yes, the FX Impact is expensive. But if you want to know what the absolute best of the modern air rifle world looks like, this is it. We're closing out this list with something that might surprise you. The Umarex Gauntlet 2 is proof that you don't have to spend a fortune to feel the regret of your old rifle. The original Gauntlet was already a massive hit because it gave shooters PCP performance at a price that almost seemed like a mistake. The Gauntlet 2 took everything that made the original great and fixed the few things that frustrated people. The new side lever action is smoother and more ergonomic than the previous bolt design. The regulated air system delivers shot-to-shot consistency that keeps your velocity incredibly stable from the first shot to the last. In .22 caliber, you are getting around 70 consistent shots per fill. And that is a full afternoon of shooting without touching the pump. The 10-round rotary magazine feeds reliably, the shrouded barrel keeps things quiet, and the adjustable trigger gives you a clean break that feels far more premium than the price tag suggests. Accuracy is where the Gauntlet 2 really shines. At 50 yards, it consistently groups tight enough to compete with rifles costing 3 or 4 times as much. If you are currently shooting a basic CO2 or a single-stroke pneumatic and wondering whether a PCP is worth the investment, shoot a Gauntlet 2 once and you will have your answer. It is the most accessible regret on this list. If this video made you look at your current rifle differently, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. I will see you in the next one.